What's up, guys? I'm Ryan with Ryan Epps Fishing. Back out on the water today. I know it's been a little bit since I put a video out. We got to get back on track. I got slowed down a little bit because things are changing here on the channel. Well, one thing is changing here on the channel. We got a new boat, which is exciting. Y'all can see a little bit of it right there. We're gonna do a full rundown one day. Not today though. We got to catch a few fish. Where we are at today, I had several people request a Cherokee video. So normally I don't fish Cherokee this time of year. This can be a damn tough place this time of year. It's hot. You know, it feels like damn Zimbabwe out here, but it's requested. So here's what we're gonna do. We come out here today, we're gonna break this motor in a little bit. I'm gonna run around some, put a few hours on it, and then we're gonna try to track down a smallmouth or two down here on the lower end. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Anyway, y'all sit back, relax, enjoy the video today. We're gonna try to put a few fish in the boat. There we go. About time. Pretty decent fish right there. Yeah. All right. Whew. There we go. First smallmouth of the day. Not exactly how I wanted to catch them, but it is a start and I will take it. Had to start dragging the drop shot around a little bit. There you go. Nice little Cherokee Lake smallmouth to get things started off. I like it. See if there's any more down there. Try that again. It's looking ugly, guys. Looking ugly. We fixing to call it. It has been a rough one today. But I told y'all I'm gonna show you the good with the bad. This happens to be quite a bit of bad today. We ain't caught, that's for sure. We have still got one fish in the boat. We put one one fish in the boat today, and that has been it. Had several bites, nothing crazy. Had one other fish hooked up, and that has been it. There's some fish here right now. I know they're smallmouth, but it's just tough. I mean, we're in the dead heat of summer. Very few clouds in the sky, bluebird skies out here. It's right now 4:30 in the afternoon, so we got a late start out here today. Wasn't able to get out here until like 10:30, something like that. So that didn't help matters neither. But there are fish to be caught. Obviously, it's going to be tougher this time of year. It always is. You get into the hottest part of summer there, which July, August, gets to be pretty rough every year. Still put fish in the boat though. Cherokee can be a funny place this time of year, but a lot of fish here. So I'm gonna keep poking around here for just a minute, see if we can put one more fish in the boat, and if nothing else, we'll sit down and talk about Cherokee for a minute. Alright guys, let's talk about what did not work today. That jet ski is working real good. I'll tell you that much. Real good. I wish it would work better out there. But friendly people around here. They'll come right up on you. Real friendly. Anyway, nothing worked today. I told y'all when we started this deal out, I was going to show y'all the good with the bad. Today was bad. Put one little smallmouth in this boat. That is not a good start for this boat. We didn't put many fish in the boat, but I still, for those of y'all that are wanting some info on summertime Cherokee fishing, I want to give you all a few pointers to keep in mind when you come out here. First thing is, you need to understand a thermic line. Cherokee is notorious for having a strong thermic line and having some oxygen issues at the later stages of summer. Now, if you don't know what the thermic line is, a quick breakdown for you. You've got all that cold water that we accumulated over the winter. Cold water is denser, so that water is going to sink. It's going to pile up on the bottom. This surface layer of water is going to get boiling hot like it is right now. 84 degrees is what I was showing today. You get to the point to where the top layer of water is too warm and the bottom layer of water is too cold. They can't mix, so they stay separated. No mixing at all. In between those two layers, you got a thin layer in the water column called the thermic line. Now, the thermic line is kind of the buffer between those two layers. You got a pretty significant temperature change in that thermic line, usually like 5-7 degrees, something like that. If you're good on your graphs, you can come out here early in the morning, late in the evening, turn your sensitivity up. You can actually see it. But I will tell you all from my experience out here, generally this time of year you're looking in about the 30-foot range. That's usually where your thermic line is going to be. Now, I hear a lot of people talk about fishing below the thermic line. Early in the summer, there's a lot of oxygen down there, cold water, well oxygenated. Problem is, the more fish go down there, the more oxygen gets used up. And there's all kinds of organic matter down there, and all kinds of shit down there that as it decays, it uses oxygen as well. So you get to a point at the later stages of summer where most of the oxygen down there gets used up, and that's why you get the water quality issues on Cherokee at the end of summer that you get. It's a big reason why they installed the oxygen system down there to dam. There's no mixing that occurs with those layers, okay? So there is no new oxygen can go down in there. So once it gets used up every year, it's used up, it's gone. So those oxygenators down there, whatever you want to call them, bubblers, hell, I don't know, they put oxygen down there. Fish flock to them, especially striped bass, which are very oxygen dependent, and that's a big reason why there's a no fish zone down there right now. Kind of like shooting fish in a barrel. Wouldn't be good for them. So, another thing to keep in mind, we live on TVA lakes. TVA operates dams, makes electricity. They got to pull water out of here to run them turbines. So, every time they pull water out of that dam, they're sucking it from below that thermic line in that bottom layer. So, if you think about it, as they drain that bottom layer, the layers can't mix. That thermic line throughout the summer is going to get a little bit deeper. That's why early on in the summer when it sets up, it's shallower than it is right now. So the point of all this is most of your fish species, especially later on in the summer, are going to be hanging out around that thermic line. That includes bait in the middle of the day like this. Now I done told you all that usually a good bet is about 30 foot. So what I do is I come out here, I'm looking for structure, points, humps, islands, saddles, ridges, anything out there, structure-wise, that is going to intersect that thermic line layer. It's usually where you can find your fish on this offshore structure, and that goes for all of them, striped bass, hybrid, largemouth, smallmouth, it don't matter. That's where they're going to be. Cover, rock, I mean, that's what you got. Rock is your primary form of cover. Whether we're talking Cherokee, Douglas, whatever, rock in this area. So you want to target that structure that intersects the thermic line, that's got good rock cover on it. The rock provides ambush points. It provides shade in the middle of the day like this. That's what they like. Now, the biggest key to this, because you can literally find that mess all over this place, all right? Here's what makes some good and some not good. It's bait. That's all it is. You find those areas that have the bait cruising around it, you find the fish. The rest of those places are dead water. So it's a constant, you know, battle to stay and move with the shad to find these productive areas. The last thing that I want to tell you all that really makes this lake unique is, especially down here on the lower end, you have a large population of alewife herring. Now, if you don't know what alewife herring are, you can go back and watch my bait fish video. I explain them in a little more detail, but they are a species of herring. They're a deep, open water species of herring. And I can tell you for a fact, from my experience striper fishing, this time of year, a lot of these fish, especially your striped bass, they key in on those alewife herring. It's what's down there. They're very abundant, and they key in on them big time. So alewives move around a lot. All right. You know, I'm not that familiar with blueback herring, but you know, I've heard they move around a lot, and I can tell you that alewives move around too. I don't know that it's as extreme as the blueback herring, but alewives do move around a lot. You'll have a lot of fish that follow those alewives around. So that's something to keep in mind too. You know, it's hot. It's tough, but it can be done. Come out here. We didn't get it done today, but you come out here, you put the time in, you can find some of these fish offshore, and you can put some fish in the boat. There's no doubt about it. There's a lot of smallmouth that live down here. You know, what I should have done today was probably run up in the river and target largemouth, but y'all know me. I like them smallmouth. I'm a smallmouth guy, so that's why I'm down here. I got one fish in the boat. I don't know that the largemouth would have been any better, but they are a little bit more predictable this time of year. Southern smallmouth in the summer can be damn hard-headed, scarce, and just a real pain in the ass. But you can get on them and you can catch them. So that's all I got for y'all today, guys. If you like the videos, make sure you go hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, hit that notification bell. It's going to let you all know when I put out all my new videos. We're going to get back on track with the video thing. As I get the boat finished and wrapped up here, we're going to be getting back on track. I'm going to Douglas tomorrow to get you all a video there. And, you know, start putting some fish in the boat. But if y'all got any questions or comments for me, go ahead and leave them in the comment section down below. I will get back to y'all with any answers that I can give you. Until next time, y'all make some time, get out there on the water and catch you a few. I'm Ryan Epps. Y'all have a good one.